Hello there, welcome to this little video about the 7 Series BMW. First thing is this car has pathway lighting which you can operate from the key. So I'll just turn that on and that operates with this little button on the key, so it's quite handy. As you walk to the car it's all lit up. So we've also got these little lights here just under the door handle. That's so that you can see the ground beneath you. So car's unlocked, so let's get inside. Okay, so here we are then, inside the car, and as you can see, the lights, this car has the quite a comprehensive lighting package. There's lots of lights in the footwell, there's lights underneath the doors, and after a few seconds that will dim and it will go out. As you can see, it's just, there you go. So put the key in, and there's a handy little lighted up space to show you where it is at night, and we hit the start button. Okay, so the car's come to life. The steering wheel is moving out to meet me. That's the sound that you can hear. The steering wheel retracts when you get out the car, and it comes towards you when you get inside the car. Just a quick look at the speedo and the rev counter. So as you can see, not a lot of fuel at the moment. I've got just I don't know, less than a quarter of a tank, so fuel reserve lights on, so I need to make a visit to a petrol station. The mileage down there, and then the trip, current time in the temperature 5.5, and the car's in park. Moving over, you've got the heating controls, nice split control, so you can have a different temperature on the left hand side of the car to the right. All you do is you simply just turn this dial left or right, so if I want to have the car at 22, 23, I can turn it up. You can hear it probably kicking. I normally just leave that at a nice kind of steady 21, and that normally does the job quite well. There's also a button called Max. You can probably just see that there. If you press this button, this gives you maximum cooling. So if you get in the car on a very warm day, the car's very warm, press this Max button, and there you go. And what that does is it puts the heating, or rather the cooling, on full, and it gets the car cooled down really quickly. You've got a single slot CD player in there as well. There's a couple of nice little cubby holes for things as well, just underneath that. Glove box as well over on the left hand side. Mine also has the iPod kit down there as well. You can see the iPod just sitting there. I'll show you how that works in a moment, but the iPod is stored safe and sound. In this car as well, you've also got the center armrest. Now the armrest pops open. The armrest pops open like this. You just press these little buttons here, and the armrest itself comes open. I've got the handbook, and this here is the snap-in adapter. I'll just grab my phone, and I'll show you how this works. This is to charge the phone up while you're on the move. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in there. It's an iPhone. It snaps in, and there you go, lights up. Now that should be paired with the car, and it'll have transferred all the contacts in the address book from the iPhone, and it'll also be using the little connector at the bottom, the car's external aerial, to make calls, so so that I get a much better call quality. What else do we have in here? This is the iDrive wheel. Nice little leather top on that. You turn this to the left and the right to change selections in the iDrive menu, which is over here. So for example, if I wanted to go to navigation, I just click the wheel to the right, and then I can input a destination. So let's put in a destination, Liverpool Airport, which is somewhere I went fairly recently. Click select, give it a second, and there you go, 154 miles, and it's lit up in white, which shows me the route to take. And also over here, you'll see now that the speedo and the rev counter have lit up in orange. That shows that there's an active route in the sat nav, and that's also going to guide me there as well. The phone has connected. As you can see at the top, it says iPhone 3G orange. If I go up to the sat nav screen, you can see the name of a few people. That's the top 8 calls from the phone recently. I can also go into the phone book. I can look at any missed calls, and the last calls that I made, and I make the call, and there's a little, you probably can't see it, just above the sun visor, the microphone for the car phone. It's a nice quiet car this as well, so the calls do come through nice and clearly. There's also a small keypad here for making calls through the telephone. So that's the in-car phone. That's how that works. So for example, if I wanted to call my answer phone, 1 2 3 4 orange, and give it a second.
Welcome to Orange Answer Phone.
There you go.
You have no new messages.
Okay, no messages.
Main menu.
So press that to hang up. So that's how the phone works. The other things as well you've got through the menu, apart from the navigation and the climate, you can fine-tune that. Climate, you can leave it all on an automatic program, which I've got at the moment, auto low. You can change that to auto medium, auto high. I'll leave it on low for now. You can also just change the cool air. The top vents in the car, you can change whether you want slightly warmer air or slightly cooler air coming from those, which is quite a nice little little thing to have. My wife doesn't really like a cool breeze, so on the right hand side there I dial that up to something slightly warmer, and then for mine I generally just kind of leave it in the middle. The other things as well from the iDrive screen is entertainment. Go into that menu by pushing it down, and you've got normal FM. What the car does is it scans for all the strongest radio stations available in an area, so you never have to fiddle around with the radio looking for radio stations. They'll automatically appear as they are picked up by the aerial, and you just press on the one that you want, and it comes to life. You've also got AM. There's a single slot CD player, but there's nothing in at the moment, that's why it's not highlighted. And then CDC is my iPod, and connects that up by just pressing the CDC button, and all your playlists appear. So for example, go into the 90s playlist, let's have a bit of Enrique. So you press it in with the iDrive screen, turn it up, and there you go, there is Enrique. And it gives you the title, the artist, and also the album title as well. So that's quite a nice little feature, and I'll leave that in the car. Right, so that's the end of this video. I'm going to do another video now as we go on the move. I'm just going to show you about some of the features of the car driving along.